Hi guys! Okay, I know what you're thinking. Is she finally back? Or is this just a trailer for another disappearance? Well, I'm officially back! Yay! And if you notice that the wall behind me looks different, you're right, I moved. And not just moved, like moved in with my fiance move. Yeah, your girl has been busy. Since my last video, life decided to throw me a mini series. I moved, I got my PMP certificate, I quit my job, I went to Korea for 7 weeks, I came back and bought a car, I started my new job, and I finally have my video editor. Yeah. Because me working from 9 to 5 and then start editing from 6 to 3 in the morning, yeah, that was just not sustainable. Like, at all. Let's rewind to the beginning. Right after my last YouTube video, the apartment tour in Tampa, I moved. My fiance and I finally got our own place together in Lakeland instead of Tampa. And honestly, it's been one of the happiest transitions ever. The moment we stepped into the new space with that amazing natural lit living room, life just felt so beautiful. We had so much fun setting things up together, picking out furnitures, arguing lovingly about where the couch should go, and filling the space with all the little touches that made it feel like ours. We shared cozy late night pizza on the floor, turned the kitchen into our own little dance floor, and binge watched movie marathons wrapped up in blanket. Oh, and yes, maybe too many cups for 2 people, because I don't know, but I just am obsessed with pretty cups. What can I say? I just like drinking water out of pretty cups. I'm pretty sure it tastes better. I don't know. Just my thing. I love pretty cups. Right, anyways, it's cozy, it's chaotic in the best way, and it's ours. If you love moving vlogs or just chaotic couple content, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out our upcoming home tour video. And I know that you guys really want to see that cup collection. Now, let's talk about something that I am really proud of. I finally got my PMP certification. If you don't know what PMP is, it stands for Please More Pain. Just kidding. It's Project Management Professional Certificate. But it did really feel painful at times. I studied for weeks, late night, no weekends, brain fog for days, and I memorized more acronyms than I ever wanted to in my life. And my poor fiance was doing all the house chores. He was cooking for me, doing the dishes for me, cleaning the place, and staying quiet because I can only study in silence. And again, I did all this while working full-time. Therefore, I gave myself a very tight deadline, which was just 3 weeks. And thank goodness I passed on my first try. Phew. Honestly, whether you're thinking about taking the PMP or not, I'm going to share all my tips and tricks in a future video because sharing is a caring. And a few of my colleagues from my previous job has been asking me to share those tips. I already did, but I just want to share these tips with more people so more people can get benefited from my experience. And if career glow-ups and late night studying chaos are your vibe, you should definitely be subscribed already. Just saying. Anyways, I passed. I did it, and now I'm officially certified grown-ups with extra 3 letters after my name. Hana Kim PMP. Yes. Okay, now here are the real plot twist. I quit my job. Yeah, it wasn't toxic. It wasn't dramatic. I'm really grateful for the time I spent there. I genuinely love the people that I worked with, and I learned so much along the way. But something wasn't clicking. I wanted more growth. I wanted more opportunities, more alignment with where I saw myself going long term. My best friend's boyfriend Michael told me this quote that really stuck with me. If you're not earning or learning, then it's time to leave. Like, and honestly, I felt like I wasn't getting enough of either. So I knew that it was time to go. But to be completely honest with you, I'm not saying that this company was not paying me well. I mean, this company really did pay me well, but I just wanted more and a faster growth and more responsibility as my skill kept growing. My company gave me some room to explore new skills, but not in the way I needed. And even though I could have waited around for the right role to open up, I'm just not someone who can sit and wait without knowing when the wait will end. I know the patience is the virtue, but honestly, mine is pretty limited.
yeah, I'm working on it, but I was just not born with it.
Oh no.
So what can I say? Anyways, I'm not going into too much details in this video because I want to create a separate video about this in the future. But anyways, when I was going through this career struggle dilemma, I kept asking myself, what if there's something better out there? What if I'm just one scary decision away from something amazing? Something better. This is my first job basically out of college, and I think I was just curious what's out there. And yes, there was a risk that I leave and realize that my last job was the best. I know that there was a risk, but I was okay with taking the risk because I believe if you want a bigger life, you have to take braver moves. And also, I'm a huge believer of things really depends on what I put into it. Right? So even if it's a tougher job, more demanding job, I was ready to dive into that. And I'm happy to say that yes, the world is full of opportunities and taking that jump was totally worth it. I'm still getting into my new role, but honestly, I'm loving it so far. And if you're curious, I'll definitely share a video sometime about my previous job, such as what I worked on, what I earned, and all the little stories in between. Oh, even the salaries.
And before jumping into anything new, I did something that I've always wanted. I spent 7 weeks in Korea. Even when I was in Korea, I was working American time still, which was 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I was basically turned into a zombie while I was there. But spending time with my family and devouring all the Korean food that I've been craving for, it was an absolute blast.
I knew I was about to start a whole new chapter of my life, starting a new job and getting married so soon. Sometimes we don't realize how burnt out you are until you step away and start taking breath. And this visit to Korea truly gave me that opportunity to rest, recharge, breathe, and get ready for the upcoming changes.
Then I came back to the US and I started a new job. A job that challenges me. A job that excites me. Is it perfect? Of course not. Do I always love this kind of big changes in my life? Honestly, not really. But does that mean I shy away from them? Not a chance. I'm just gonna keep moving forward and see where I get to. This job shows me so much opportunities for learning and growth, and that makes all the difference. So you never really know how great the new opportunity is until you give it a try and experience it yourself. I have a train passing. Okay, that one is at least a good one. It's just a fast, quiet one. Sometimes like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or sometimes 2 in the morning, we have the loudest and the squeakiest train that is giving us really hard time. But see, it's over already. So let's go into the last topic of this video, my announcement.
And that brings us back to this channel. I missed you guys. I missed my YouTube videos. I was always thinking about YouTube channel, I need to upload videos because I knew that many of you are waiting for my video, and some of you actually left me comments too, asking me when I'm going to post the next one. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. I knew that you guys are waiting, but my life was just quite full and chaotic. It was some transition time that I was going through for sure. Between working, moving, studying, prepping the wedding, so many things. And I just couldn't keep up with filming, editing, and subtitling. So the decision that I made, I finally hired a subtitle translator. Yay! You might know it already, but she was already helping me out for previous videos. She is a saver of my brain. I feel like subtitling is one of my least favorite thing to do, and getting some help for that is absolutely amazing. Like, whew.
And my next announcement, I hired a video editor. Yay! So my video editor, Shaina, will be doing a big part of saving my sanity. She will be editing the videos for me. So with this two people's help, I get to fully focus on what I love, creating the contents for you guys.
My goal is to get back to the channel and upload one video a week. No more disappearing for months anymore. Let's get this going. So if you made it all the way to this part of the video, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. This space means so much to me,
and I'm so excited to finally bring it back to life. Every week, I'll be sharing more about life, career, travel, and everything in between. Oh, especially wedding planning, that's coming up. Whether you're here for the relatable rants, cozy chat, or occasional meltdown, you're in the right place.
Let me know in the comments, what's the biggest challenge you went through this year? Or just leave a comment saying hi, cause I missed you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button if you're feeling generous. That will help me to pay for my lovely editor and translator, because yes, I am currently funding this production out of the love of my wallet. Anyways, see you in next week's video. For real this time. Bye.
I'm recording. I'm recording. Can you give me like 10 minutes or 20? I already have all the script. You didn't lock the door, baby. Hi, baby. How are you? How's your work?
Good. Missed you.
Missed you too. Can you please close the door? Baby, look at the setting though.